Got a suspicious message? Maybe it was a job offer out of nowhere. Great pay, work from home, flexible hours. Maybe it was a text about a package you don't remember ordering. Maybe someone reached out on social media. Friendly, warm, a little too interested, a little too fast. And now you're sitting here with that feeling, that quiet, uncomfortable feeling that says, something is off. The problem is, you're not certain, and that uncertainty is exactly what scammers count on. They know that if you're not sure, you might give them the benefit of the doubt. You might respond, you might click, you might send. So before you do anything, before you reply, before you click, before you decide, do this first. Why your gut isn't enough anymore. Here's what the data actually shows about scams in 2025. Americans reported losing $12.5 billion to fraud in 2024. That's a 25% increase from the year before, and that's only what got reported. But here's the number that really matters. In 2023, 27% of people who encountered fraud actually lost money. 1 year later, that number jumped to 38%. More people are falling for scams, not fewer. And the reason isn't that people are getting less smart. The reason is that scams are getting dramatically better. They no longer come from obviously fake addresses. They no longer have broken grammar and spelling errors. They come from people who sound professional. Websites that look legitimate. Job offers posted on real platforms. Romantic connections that feel completely genuine. AI has given scammers tools that didn't exist 2 years ago, and your gut feeling, as reliable as it is, was built for a simpler version of this problem. Your instincts aren't wrong. They just need a second opinion. What most people do, and why it's not enough. When most people get a suspicious message, they do one of three things. They Google the company or the person. Sometimes that helps, but scammers create fake reviews, fake LinkedIn profiles, and real-looking websites. Google won't always catch it. They ask a friend. But unless that friend has seen the exact same scam, they're guessing too. Or they do nothing, and either fall for it or walk away from something that was actually legitimate. What nobody has had, until now, is a tool that analyzes the actual content of what was sent to you. The words, the psychological pressure tactics, the structural patterns that trained AI recognizes, the specific red flags that would take you an hour to research manually, identified in seconds. That's what Scamanot does, and here's exactly how to use it. How to use Scamanot. Go to Scamanot.com. The first thing you'll notice, no account to create, no email required, nothing to sign up for. That's a deliberate design choice. A scam detection tool that asks for your personal information before you can use it would be its own kind of problem. You'll see a set of tools, each one built for a specific type of suspicious situation. Suspicious text or message, scam text analyzer. Job offer that feels off, job offer checker. Someone pushing a crypto investment, crypto scam identifier. Romantic connection that moved unusually fast, romance scam detector. A website or link you're not sure about, URL safety checker. Pick the tool that matches your situation. Paste in the message, the profile, the offer, whatever they sent you. Then hit Analyze. In a few seconds, you get a verdict. Danger, caution, or safe. And more importantly, you get the specific flags the AI identified. Not just, this looks suspicious, but why? What patterns triggered it? What tactics are being used? And notice this line at the bottom of every result. The content you paste is never stored, logged, or shared. When you're checking a suspicious message, the last thing you want is that content sitting on a server somewhere. Scamanot processes it and discards it immediately. Your search doesn't exist anywhere after your result comes back. 3 real examples. Let me show you 3 real examples of the kinds of messages people are receiving right now. Example 1. The fake job text. Hi, I found your profile and we have an opening that matches your background. $800 a day, fully remote. Reply yes to learn more about this opportunity. On the surface, maybe this is real. Maybe someone actually looked at your profile. Every flag explained. Unsolicited contact. Vague company. Urgency to respond before you think. This is the exact pattern of what's called a task scam. Job scam losses in the US jumped from $90 million in 2020 to $501 million in 2024. That's not a typo. $500 million in 1 year. Example 2. The package phishing text. USPS, your package was unable to be delivered. Please confirm your delivery address within 24 hours to avoid return to sender. This one is harder because you might actually have a package coming. That's exactly what makes it effective. The AI flagged the urgency trigger, the authority impersonation, and the pressure to act before you can think clearly. Clicking that link would likely take you to a page designed to harvest your address, your card number, or your login. Example 3. Something legitimate. Now let's test something real. A legitimate professional outreach, clear company, stated purpose, no urgency, no pressure. This matters just as much as the danger verdicts. A good second opinion doesn't just protect you from scams. It also gives you the confidence to move forward when something is actually real. That's what clarity feels like. In closing, scams work because they create uncertainty. They make you feel like you have to decide right now with incomplete information under pressure. Scamanot exists to break that pressure. It's free. It takes 30 seconds. And it gives you something more valuable than a verdict. It gives you clarity. The link is in the description, Scamanot.com. No account, no email, nothing stored, just an answer. And if this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Because the best defense against scams isn't just knowing they exist. It's having a tool in your hand when the moment comes.